Week after week, Hamas has turned the spotlight of hostage releases into a choreographed show of force. Weapons brandished to the world, these militants delivering one clear message: we are undefeated. For 15 months, Israel has unleashed the full weight of its military might in Gaza, deploying tens of thousands of ground troops while dropping millions of pounds of explosives from the air. And yet, amid the rubble, Hamas still standing, flaunting machine guns and rocket-propelled grenades. They said they defeated the resistance. Here is the resistance. The resistance doesn't die and is always in the field and present. Even if a far greater war comes towards us, we are ready, this man says. All these young children are ready. Give this child a rifle, and he's ready to fight. At the funeral of one of Hamas's top military commanders, hundreds of militants parade through the streets, raising serious questions about Israel's strategy in this war.
What does it say that after 15 months of war, these are still the pictures that we're seeing?
What it means is very, very simple. We refuse to understand it, we refuse to accept it, and we refuse to understand that we are fighting a different type of war.
Ami Ayalon is the former director of the Shin Bet, Israel's domestic security service.
What you are saying is that these images of Hamas in Gaza should be a flashing red light for the Israeli government to change strategies.
It is.
Absolute victory over Hamas has been central to the Israeli Prime Minister's strategy since day one.
We will fight until we achieve victory, total victory. There is no substitute for it.
And he is showing no signs of changing course, still reluctant to discuss a day-after plan for Gaza, or to allow a Palestinian alternative to Hamas to govern the Strip.
It's a wrong strategy. In order to win Hamas, you have to create a reality in which Palestinians will not support Hamas. And Palestinians will not support Hamas only when they will see a better future without Hamas.
While some hold up Hamas's show of force as proof of Israel's strategic failure, others calling on the Prime Minister to double down.
It's time for a massive war. It's time to stop their fuel, stop their humanitarian aid, stop the aid trucks. It's time to destroy Hamas.
But there is mounting evidence that Israel's assault on Gaza, which has killed tens of thousands of civilians, is backfiring, driving more Palestinians to take up arms.
We assess that Hamas has recruited almost as many new militants as it has lost. That is a recipe for an enduring insurgency and perpetual war.
Hamas has faced some anger in Gaza from a population drained by more than a year of war. The group now looking to build up its popularity amid the ceasefire. We would like to salute the Palestinian people. Our resilient people persevered under the fire of the Zionist cowardly enemy, this militant says. Thank God for everyone's safety. At a checkpoint until recently manned by Israeli soldiers, Hamas militants now stand guard. Police officers from the Hamas-run government now back on the streets as Hamas officials seek to re-establish municipal services and show they can still govern Gaza. Amid these shows of force, there is also a message to Palestinians in Gaza who would think to challenge Hamas, which has long silenced political dissent with a brute force. To them and the rest of the world, Hamas making clear it remains in power and will not surrender. Jeremy Diamond, CNN, Tel Aviv.